helping hand. By The leaves had already fallen when Squirrel moved into his new tree. He was excited to live on his own. Winter was on its way, but Squirrel knew he'd be able to get ready in time. Soon, Chipmunk came to welcome Squirrel to the neighborhood. "I brought you some seeds and nuts," Chipmunk told Squirrel. "I've been planning for winter for months, so I have plenty to share." "No, thank you," Squirrel said. "I can find my own." "But it's late in the season," Chipmunk replied, "so food will be hard to find." Didn't Chipmunk know that Squirrel could prepare on his own? "I don't need your help," Squirrel told him. "I can take care of myself." "How hard could it be to find food for the winter?" Squirrel said to himself. "I can do this. I don't need anyone's help." Squirrel looked up trees and under bushes. "There has to be food somewhere," Squirrel muttered. He searched through the tall grass and along the frozen water. But he didn't find any food to store away for the winter. Squirrel was feeling frustrated. "Why can't I find anything? This should be easier." He sat in the snow and tried to figure out what to do next. He had to do this all by himself, didn't he? "But maybe I can't," he admitted at last. Squirrel knew he had to ask Chipmunk for help. "I couldn't find any food for the winter," Squirrel told Chipmunk. "I need your help after all." Chipmunk smiled at him. "Sure," he said. "It's hard when it's so late in the season, but I really do have enough for two." Winter was here, but Squirrel didn't have to worry about it anymore. His new tree was full of tasty treats, and he couldn't wait to share the season with his new friend. Addition. Bike gleefully rolled away from the backyard shed that she shared with her parents. She just got her training wheels taken off and loved all of the new things she could do now. Every day she raced with her parents, turning sharp corners and going as fast as she could. One day, something even more exciting happened. Her parents told her they were getting a new family member. Bike couldn't wait to play with her little sibling. Then, Baby Trike arrived. Baby Trike was small and cute, but he wasn't much fun. It seemed as if Baby Trike only liked taking naps, and he did that all the time. Even when he was awake, Baby Trike wasn't what Bike had expected. Baby Trike had 3 wheels instead of 2. He had bright streamers instead of streamlined handlebars. Would Baby Trike be more fun if he could pop wheelies? Bike decided to show him how, but when she pushed Baby Trike ahead so he could try, he tipped over. Then he began to cry and cry and cry. Bike's parents explained that Baby Trike was smaller than her. He couldn't do all the things a bigger bicycle could do. Bike understood, but she was still disappointed. Baby Trike began rolling around a little on his own. He wasn't doing wheelies or going fast around turns, but he was riding along nonetheless. Baby Trike rolled again, this time a little further. He tried to get up a little hill, but he couldn't quite make it. Bike knew that he needed some help. Over and over again, Bike nudged Baby Trike up the little slope. Side by side, the two of them would glide back down together. Soon, they were feeling tired. So together, they did what Baby Trike did best. Take a nap.
Problems. Zoe and Lily love to play pranks. They played pranks on their mom. They played pranks on their dad. They even played pranks on their dog. Under a leaf and called him over. "Hey!" Austin greeted. The girls grinned at each other. "Hi, Austin," Zoe snickered. "Check out this cool maple leaf." "Awesome," Austin said as he picked up the leaf. But when he saw the spiders, he yelled in surprise. The girls laughed. Austin did too when he realized the spiders weren't real. "Good prank," he laughed. When they got to the park, the girls spotted their friend Charlie. Zoe and Lily quickly hid behind a tree and pulled their water balloons out. When Charlie was walking by, they jumped out and tossed their balloons at him. The girls laughed. Charlie did not laugh. "My poster!" Charlie yelled. "You ruined the poster I made." "It was a prank," Zoe explained with a big smile. Charlie did not smile back. Lily explained that they were just trying to make him laugh. "It was a prank," Zoe said again. "Pranks are funny." But Charlie didn't think it was funny at all. "Your prank ruined the poster I made to decorate my uncle's birthday party," Charlie said with a frown. "It was an accident. We didn't know you had a poster," Lily said. Charlie was feeling frustrated. They didn't seem to understand why he was so upset. He took a deep breath and began to explain. "You were trying to be funny, but it wasn't funny to me," Charlie said. "It doesn't matter that you didn't know I was holding a poster. You still ruined it." Zoe and Lily looked at each other. They both felt bad. Their pranks had never hurt anyone before. "We're really sorry," Lily started. "That should have been the first thing we said. We can't go back in time and fix the poster, but we can help you make a new one," Zoe offered. Charlie felt a little bit better. "That sounds good. If all three of us work on it, I can still make it to the party on time," he smiled. After they made a new poster, Charlie headed to the party. The girls walked home. "We need to be more careful with our pranks," Zoe said. "And if we mess up, we should say sorry right away," Lily replied. "Right," Zoe agreed. Is our skin different colors? Priya and Esther were in Priya's backyard drawing pictures of each other. Priya's mom gave the girls some snacks. "Did you use that color for my skin?" Esther asked, looking at Priya's drawing. "What do you mean?" Priya asked. "I always use this color." "Well, that's not what my skin looks like," Esther said, holding up her arm. "We aren't the same color." Priya held her arm up next to her friend's. She knew that she and Esther had different skin colors, but she didn't know why. "You're right," Priya said, looking at her friend's arm. Priya wondered why their skin looked so different. "I just learned all about this at the doctor's," Esther exclaimed. "It's because of melanin." Melanin? What's that? Priya asked. Melanin is something that everyone has in their skin. It's very tiny and you can't see it, Esther explained. If you have darker skin, that means you have a lot of melanin. If you have lighter skin, you have a little bit. That's really cool, Priya said. I thought so too, Esther agreed. So we all have melanin, but we don't have the same amounts. Why? Priya asked. I asked my doctor that too, Esther replied. Esther drew a picture for Priya. She explained how people get their skin color from their relatives and family that lived long ago. Melanin also helps to protect our skin from the sun, Esther explained. But my mom says that I still have to wear sunscreen, she added. She says everyone should. Do other things have melanin? Priya asked. Yes, Esther answered. My doctor also told me that animals have melanin too. Melanin gives zebras their stripes and lions their golden fur color. Well, it looks like I need to add a little more melanin to this drawing, Priya said, smiling at her friend. Here, Esther said, smiling back. You can use this crayon. This is the color I always use when I draw myself. Thanks, Priya said. When the girls finished drawing, they exchanged pictures. I love it, Esther exclaimed. It looks just like me.
Not weird. Jack was excited that he was finally spending the night at Bosung's apartment. It was Jack's first sleepover. When Jack entered the apartment, Bosung's mom smiled and said, "Hello, Jack. Shoes off inside, please." Jack thought this was a little weird because he always left his shoes on when he was inside. Jack and Bosung went to his room to play. During one of their games, Jack started to jump on the bed. "One of our rules is no jumping on the bed," Bosung told him. "Oh, sorry," Jack said. At Jack's house, no one cared if he jumped on the bed. When it was time for dinner, Jack was surprised to see that Bosung's grandfather was there. "Is your granddad visiting?" Jack asked. "No," Bosung said. "He lives with us." "Wow, I wish I got to see my granddad all the time," Jack replied. Jack was unsure how to use the chopsticks that were on the table. Bosung's grandfather taught Jack how to use them to pick up his food. It was the same way that Bosung learned when he was younger. Jack had a little bit of trouble at first, but then he started to figure it out. "Is it time for ice cream?" Jack asked excitedly after dinner. "No, but my dad made rice cakes," Bosung exclaimed. Jack frowned. "No thanks." "Our families are so different," Jack said. "We don't do the same things at my house." "All families are a little different," Bosung replied, "especially if we come from different cultures." culture? What's that? Jack asked. It's all the things that are normal for you. Culture can come from your family, your neighborhood, or even the things you like to do, Bosung explained. For example, in my family's culture, we take our shoes off inside. What about at your house? Bosung asked. At my house, we don't take our shoes off. And we eat ice cream after dinner. Jack laughed. Some things might seem weird, Bosung said, but they're not weird. They're different. Jack thought about when he had to take his shoes off earlier. It really wasn't that weird. It was just different. When it was time for bed, Bosung asked Jack what he did at his house. Jack's family read books before bed. At Bosung's apartment, they sang songs. Jack grinned. Let's do both.
Star of the show. Kehlani was feeling excited. Today was the day she was going to audition for a play about Cinderella. She loved to sing, act, and dance. She couldn't wait to try out. At the audition, Kehlani waited in the hallway for her turn to try out. She heard two girls say they wanted to audition to be Cinderella, but they didn't think they'd be right for the part. Which part are you auditioning for, Kehlani? The girls asked. I'm going to be Cinderella, she responded. The girls looked confused. But you don't look anything like her, one of them said. She ran down to the bathroom and looked at herself in the mirror. Princesses can look like me, right? She asked her reflection. She wondered if she should try out or just go home. Kehlani loved her beautiful dark skin and her bouncy black curls. They made her feel like a princess. They were wrong, Kehlani decided. Besides, I am an incredible performer. She smiled at her reflection, fluffed up her curls, then headed back to the audition. When it was Kehlani's turn, she walked on stage. She took a deep breath and went for it. She sang and danced and recited the lines. The next day, a cast list was posted. All of the students ran to see if they were in the play. Kehlani saw her name at the top of the list. I got the part, she exclaimed. I'm going to be Cinderella. Kehlani was glad she believed in herself and went through with the audition. Now it was time to get to work. She went over her lines with her parents and memorized each one. She practiced singing all of the songs and made sure her dance moves were just right. On the night of the performance, Kehlani was the star of the show. The audience gave her a standing ovation. She smiled widely, fluffed her curls, and took a bow. Every Saturday, Aki checked the shoebox under her bed to see how much money she had saved up. Aki earned $5 every week from her grandmother for doing chores around the house. She was trying to buy a new video game, but it was taking forever. Every time Aki and her grandmother went to the store, She would run to look at the video games. The game she wanted cost $20.